What's up guys, ThatOneTomahawk here, and welcome back to Cube Evolution. Yes, I look very, very cool with this armor on. It looks fantastic. Look at that. It's awesome. Anyway, in this episode, we are planning to do things outside of just explaining random things. We're probably going to try to go on an adventure. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to go on an adventure to, but nonetheless, we're going to be adventuring in this episode, and we're going to have ourselves lots of fun time, okay? Also, I have a little, the little thingy that connects your tongue to the bottom of your mouth, that little stringy thing. I, cut that with, my food, and now it hurts to talk a little bit, which is kind of annoying, and also, I just woke up. But anyway, that's enough of the complaining. Let's get on in to this episode of the Cube Evolution. Okay, guys, so before I explain a bunch of the improvements slash changes we've made since the previous episode, I'd like to say something. So if you could see here, this ender tank right here is completely out of lava. So that means we actually have I don't know how to words. We have no power in our MFE. We have 0 power, which means we are currently unable to charge our shoes or any of our other equipment and not able to do anything. And basically, once we run out of power, we're out of power forever. So I'm gonna see what's going on right now. I actually can just assume that the pump stopped pumping because either it got broken or it ran out of lava to pump. So let me go ahead and check this out. So yep, there's no lava being pumped out. It still has all the energy and stuff it needs. Let me just head down here and see what's up. Yep, it appears that it's just ran out of lava. It's kind of ridiculous how much lava this entire thing has used. I mean, look at it. It's all the way over here and just oh, okay, so as you can see where all the lava has been pulled from the entire machine. This is all the lava we've ever used on here, and the pump actually goes out pretty far. So what I'm planning to do is I'm just going to go ahead and move the pump somewhere else, so that's actually pretty easy to deal with. So all I need to do right here is go fly my way up here to this very top, and then let's go ahead and put a block underneath the pump to make sure that I don't lose the pump when I break it. There we go. That's good. Gonna come right here and then break everything else. So let me just take the white under tank, or whatever, the white one. These are always so difficult to destroy. I mean, they're not difficult to destroy. They just take a while, and I'm very impatient in that aspect. Just why, when I'm trying to make a nether portal, I'm just nah, I don't feel like breaking obsidian. So that's always sucks. Okay, so anyway, let's grab this pump now. Hopefully, it doesn't give me bad stuff. Did it give me the mining well, or did it give me the pump? Whoop! I just heard I heard what do you call it? There, what's with all these? The gas are everywhere. All right, let me just go ahead and kill these gas really quick. All right, get over here. Get over here. Oops, missed you. Hello there. You are as good as dead. Let's get wrecked. Over here, get the other one, and boom. There we go. They're all dead now. Let's go over here, pick up the chunk loader, as well as the redstone engine, and then we'll be good to move this out somewhere else so we can get our power up and running and good to go. Break you and break you. All right, everything's all good. Let's go ahead and fly off into the sunset and find a place that can get more power at a still, good rate. So let's go ahead, and I guess right here seems good enough. It seems enough lava's around. Well, actually, more than enough lava's around. Okay, so we're gonna come right here, build a little platform thing to kind of build it off of, obviously. Okay, so we're gonna come right here, do. It's always fun. The thing is, when you have our power and stuff, we only have to do this maybe once every 2 weeks, like real life weeks, not in game weeks, because of how long the power lasts by just having the pump set somewhere else because of all the lava that's in the nether. So that's always good. But anyway, okay, so what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna put block right there, put this pump right here. Actually, I'm gonna break you, and then we'll put the pump right there. Pump is good. Now we're gonna put ourselves a cobblestone fluid pipe. Put the red one on top. Actually, doesn't even matter which one goes which, but whatever. Put you there, and then put you there. That's good. And all we have to do now is power it with the redstone engine, and we have ourselves our redstone torch. Make sure that it's starting to go down into the lava and start picking up all the, energy it has. And it should start providing us energy. So all that's left to do for me now is actually, I think I know why the pump went to the radius of the chunk loader. So that's actually kind of cool. All right, let's show the lasers on this thing. Let's see how far it will pick up lava from. Let's just, for good sake, set that to 2, or a radius of 3, so we can get a lot more lava being pumped out of this thing. That seems good enough. Let me just turn off the lasers. And now, if we go down here, it should start going into the lava and pumping us power and be good to good. And we will be set for ourselves in a moment. But anyway, I need to make sure that I don't forget where that area is on the map, just so I, like, you know, if we ever go, we need to go over there and check up on it, that I don't lose all those materials and just completely forget where they are. But I'm sure that won't be an issue, so we're fine with that, and we are all good to go. Okay, guys, so the power started pumping back into my machines, or back into the ender tank, which means we have ourselves energy once more, so that's always good. This geothermal generator is doing its job. This thing's doing its job. Okay, so all I need to do now is start charging a couple of my equipment. I'm just going to put the nano saber in there for now. I just want to get that all charged up and whatnot. So I'm actually going to start explaining things that we've done. So if you head over here and fly over here, you can obviously tell by that there's a bunch of pipes over there, but we'll explain that, you know, in order of, like, making senseness to you guys. So, you know, I put a quarry over here, and basically what I did is I set up a bunch of filters off of the items that come off of, so they only go into certain things. So you can see that it gets pumped in there, and we can have specific things going into specific chests. So all the diamonds and redstone, lapis, and all the shards that you could get from Thaumcraft get pumped into this chest. All the ores get pumped into this chest, although it's full, so I need to actually make that bigger. And then this bunch of coal and copper and cinnabar goes into here. Then just all the extra randomness that I haven't set to destroy automatically over here, which is gravel, marble, limestone, and dirt gets pumped into this void pipe. And then whatever doesn't get pumped into the void pipe or to this pipe gets put into these 3 chests over here, thus the randomness of all these chests right next to each other. So as you can see, that this filter has a cobblestone set to go up into this pipe, and then the pipe gets pumped all the way over here. By the way, this quarry's done, so I actually have to probably make another one somewhere else, but we'll do that in a little bit. So what I could have done to make this a little bit easier than what I could have done, or like what I should have done instead of this, but I didn't think of it until I was done, is I could have put an ender chest right there with a specific, like, formula on it, and then I could have put another ender chest back at the house to transfer items quicker, but I didn't think about that, so I just put a long pipe. So this long pipe, what it does is it pumps cobblestone all the way back to the base. Now, you might say it might be an issue because it takes so long for the items to get pumped over here. Well, that's true in the fact that it takes a while for the initial items to get here, and then after that, you know, if I have something that's continuously pumping items at a very slow speed to my house, that slow speed would eventually be just like having it right next to the original machine. It just takes a while for it to get started up. If you guys kind of get what I'm getting at there, is like, if 1 cobblestone is being pumped, it'll take a long time, but if 1,000,000 cobblestone are being pumped, there's always going to be cobblestone being pumped into this thing. So what is this thing, you might be asking? Well, this thing that cobblestone's being pumped into is this thing called a recycler. And the way this recycler works is it takes any item whatsoever. Just in this case, we're making it cobblestone because, you know, what else are we going to be doing with cobblestone? It takes that, and it has like a 5 to 6% chance of... This thing's called a recycler, by the way. This recycler takes it and destroys the item. It destroys the item pretty quickly. In fact, I'll just do it right now. So see how quickly I did that? It's because I have the overclocker upgrades. If I actually get rid of those overclocker upgrades, it takes quite a while to do it. But if this was to keep on happening over and over again like this, eventually there's this thing that might be pumped into it, which you will see momentarily. It doesn't actually have enough power because this MFE is charging my nano saber, plus these things don't have enough lava running into them. But pretend like this thing was to keep on going over and over and over again, and it would pump out this thing called scrap. And scrap has one purpose, and this right here is a mass fabricator. Now this mass fabricator is probably the pride and joy in this mod pack, or at least in the industrial craft portion of this mod pack, and that's because this mass fabricator is literally our link to infinite items. If you ever played, like, what do you call it, equivalent exchanges on one of your mods, and you know how you had that thing that was a condenser, and you put an item in it, and then you put a bunch of other items in it, and then it would spit out the same item again. It's like a duplicator kind of, but you need to, like, make it have enough energy to do that. That's pretty much what this is, or at least it's a component in what, you know, you need to do this. And so, like, this mass fabricator, what it does is it takes energy, and it's just directly hooked up to this MFE. It's like right next to it. That's how it's getting its power. What it does is it takes its energy, which, you know, it continuously has energy, and it needs exactly 1,000,000 EU. 1,000,000, that's right, 1,000,000. That takes a lot to get. I'm just saying, that's not like something that's really easy to do, but it takes 1,000,000 EU, and then it converts it into 1 megabyte of IC2 UU matter. And UU matter is this special liquid that we can use to craft pretty much anything we want, and it's our key to the armor that will basically serve us as our armor for at least a very long time in this mod pack. And the reason why you need it is because there's this thing that you cannot get normally in the game. So, like, watch. It's this thing called iridium ore. Okay, so iridium ore is this special item that you cannot actually get in the game. Like, the iridium, you know, it sounds like it would be coming from an ore. Well, it's not actually from an ore. It's just impossible to get. By the way, while I'm talking, I'm going to get a bucket of water and going to get some other things so we can get ready for the next portion. But anyway, basically what it is it's you just can't get it. It's impossible to get this specific item in the game at all, except if you like find it in a chest. So that means like if you go into like a dungeon, you have a chance of finding iridium ore inside of it. And if you find iridium ore inside this chest, like in a chest just randomly, you are the luckiest person on the planet, because then you can make quantum armor. And quantum armor is basically the upgraded version of the armor we have now, and it makes us a lot less killable, right? But the issue with that is it's very, very difficult to get iridium, and if you were to find an iridium in a chest, it's literally 1 in 1,000 chance. And the chances and like efficiency of you finding another one is, how can you say, extremely, extremely low. So the reason for that, it being, or like just due to that, we have discovered, or we are planning to do a method that gets us the iridium we need by only having one of them. So yes, I'm going to have to find iridium in a chest somewhere. I'm not going to be sure how I can find that. That's for the far off future, but nonetheless, I want to find an iridium ore. So that mass fabricator has UU matter that we can pump into another item. And by the way, I'm just finding roses right now because we're planning to go to the Twilight Forest, and I just need to find a bunch of like wildlife to put around the to put around the portal or whatever, because that's just how you get to get there. But anyway, so what we're trying to do is we're trying to find that, and then we're going to pump this UU matter into another thing. And this UU matter is going to be pumped in this thing. It's called a replicator. And then basically what we'll have attached to a replicator is this other thing, which is called a pattern scanner. And basically what we could do is we could take a pattern scanner and we could take any item and we could put it in the pattern scanner, and then the pattern scanner will just will kind of like save the way that item is made out of pure energy into its circuit board, and then we can take that circuit, like that information, and put it into a replicator, which we pump UU matter and a massive amount of power into, and then it could take that item and duplicate it. And then the goal is to duplicate iridium with that, and then we'll have ourselves a massive amount of pretty much just whatever we want. That's the far off future plans for our, you know, for like industrial craft. But I just realized how unachievable that is and how difficult it was. Like, if I figured this out yesterday, I was like, wow, this is actually really, really, really difficult to do. So it may be something that we have to try in the future after we establish ourselves with like nuclear power and a bunch of other stuff. So that is that, and yeah. Okay, guys, so I have finished recharging all my equipment, since, you know, this thing was charging with its stuff. It actually still doesn't have much power in it because I've been stealing all the power to charge my other stuff. Also, I took the mass fabricator out because it takes quite a bit of energy to run, so I decided I was just going to pull it out and then put it back in later when I actually have a stable power source for it, since as it stands right now, two geothermal generators isn't necessarily enough to run a what do you call it? My mass fabricator. For some reason, I'm not able to words right now. Anyway, so since I've recharged this armor, all I need to do right now is get over here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the place known as the Twilight Forest for the very first time. So all you need to do is, you know, put the thing around, and then just toss a diamond in, and then something's supposed to happen. Whoa! Got hurt a little bit there, and also there's fire. Fire! Fire bad! Fire bad! Oh, no. Oh, what are you doing? What do you do? No, just get rid of the fire. Get rid of the fire that you're spreading very badly. Okay, well, there goes all the flowers that are around it, but who cares? Going in. Hopefully I don't crash. It appears to be loading and downloading the terrain and stuff. Okay, and wait for it. Downloading terrain. Downloading terrain. It's still happening. It takes quite a while to load new servers, or not load new servers, load new environments for the first time. For whatever reason, it just decides to take a long time. Okay, here we are in the Twilight Forest. Maybe no, it's just kind of falling through the world and whatnot slowly. Oh, there we are. We made it back. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and set a waypoint right here since we don't want to lose our portal. Let's just plonk one down right there. Marker name portal. And then we're going to make it marker group gold, and then we're going to change the color of it to, I forgot how to change the color. I think it's like space. No, it's, I forgot how to change the color, actually. Let's go to options. How do you change colors? How do you change the colors? Oh, there we go. So it's C. C is to change the color of a marker. So let's just go right here, and then we're going to go to the next overlay group, which is all. Change that color to green. And here we are in the Twilight Forest, guys. It appears that there is a little bit of a house right here. To be honest, I'm not too familiar with the Twilight Forest. I just know this place has a bunch of stuff. You do not interest me. What's in here? Bread. But anyway, this place is just weird and whatnot. It has a bunch of like cool stuff that I'm unfamiliar with. You guys remember like in the old Cube Evolution server, there was just a bunch of weird stuff going on here. Apparently, there's a place where I can put down my quarry and it gets lots and lots and lots of ores. I might have to ask Kermit where that is because I'm not entirely sure where in the world Carmen Sandiego is. Also, I have no idea where that is. But anyway, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and search around this special area in search of like a boss fight that we can do. Maybe like find a lich or maybe one of those weird like serpent ones. We're gonna find something to fight and we're gonna fight it because I want to actually put this armor to the test and we'll see how good it is. So we'll see you guys when we find something cool. Okay guys, so I found something off in the distance that could be quite cool if we manage to go ahead and kill it and stuff. So we think we came over here. I forgot what this thing is, but I know this is an area where a boss is. Hopefully whoever, like, oh, there, nope, it's definitely here. It's a Naga. I saw the, like, sometimes, like, we come to find places and someone's already killed them. So let's kill a Naga, guys. Let's see how good and easy it will be to kill this thing. I'm gonna go ahead and take off my jetpack right now, put on my good armor, and let's see if we're able to kill this thing. Okay, I'm gonna turn on. Oh, whoa. Okay, so it doesn't appear to be doing any damage to me, so that's always good. This Naga is going down. Okay, so actually, wow, I'm actually doing a large amount of damage to it. I thought this was gonna be a lot harder than I thought it would be, because Nagas are usually quite difficult to attack, but apparently they don't take much, or they take a lot of damage pretty easily. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get you. Yes, okay, I got him. So I just got an achievement, Twilight Hunter, and I got a Naga Hunter, so that's always good. Let's see what we got here from a drop. Okay, so we got ourselves a Naga trophy, some Naga scales, and a miniature yellow heart. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. You want to know why it's amazing? Because to have a miniature yellow heart, because we could take this thing right here, and we could take it along with a god apple and a heart canister to make ourselves... Oh, there goes my phone. A yellow heart canister. And the special thing about heart canisters, which I really, really wish I was able to, you know, use properly because I don't actually have the things to make them, is they increase your maximum amount of hearts that you could have in-game. And that's huge, especially like if you're fighting bosses that take like a lot of hearts and damage. You're able to make these things and they can up your maximum amount of hearts. It's amazing, but it's always so hard to get a necrotic bone because, like, for some reason in the Nether, you know, you'll have your... what are they called? You'll have your wither skeletons, which are the things that drop the necrotic bones, but you can't necessarily, like, get the necrotic bone from them. I don't know if we have the thing where you have the safari nets and the auto spawners and stuff like that. We might want to invest some research into that so we can get, you know, if we, obviously if we could keep killing them with just an automatic killing thingy. I don't even know what I'm saying, but if we're able to do that, then we can get them to drop necrotic bones all the time. And then if we do that, then did I just go in a circle, or is this another Naga next to the other one? Let me just see. Yeah. Oh no, there's just the two right next to each other. Look at that. Okay, so we can, oh wait, no, there's another one up there too. Look, we can kill 3 of them at the same time. That's awesome. Okay, but what was I saying? Brain. Right, so we can do that, get lots of necrotic bones, and we can actually take all the miniature hearts, which we have like 3 of them at our house, to make our maximum hearts go much higher than they currently are. I think that would be awesome, but, you know, it's obviously just a matter of getting it all done and stuff. But anyway, let's go ahead and kill ourselves another Naga. Shouldn't be too difficult. Let's see what our power... Okay, our power on our stuff's really good. Okay, so this Naga right here. You going down, son. I want... Please drop another yellow heart, because then we could use that even more. Oops. Am I taking... Whoa, I'm taking wither damage. Oh, what is that stuff? Is that oil? Or is that, what is that? I don't even know the name of it. This Naga's stuck. Oh, no, he got out. Ooh, I'm all weird and whatnot. All woozy and stuff. Oh, there we go. Killed it. I killed it. Okay, he's done. So let me just... I was going to do /feed because I thought I was in factions. That's funny. Okay, I'm going to come right here. Eat the apple. Okay, so we have ourselves another miniature yellow heart. That's awesome. I guess they must have like a really high chance of dropping them or something, because for some reason we are getting just one after another miniature yellow hearts, and that would, like, we can the maximum amount of hearts we can have is like, I think it's 40 or 50, and right now we have 10, so we can literally quadruple the amount of hearts we have, and that is somewhat overpowered and amazing, and I want it really bad. I don't know if anyone's made these before on the Cube Evolution server, but I really want to be the person who does it. I just wish I had a necrotic bone to be able to do so, but who knows how that's gonna work. Okay, let's go over here. Let's see, is this the other one that we haven't found yet? Yep. Okay, so if you can see in the middle right there, you can see the spawner that he comes from. So if I just get close enough, he spawns. Like, watch, if I get close enough, there he is. There's the Naga. Hello there. Would you like to die? Okay, let me just go ahead and put on my good armor. And you are right here. Naga, you're going too fast for me. Boy, you're going too fast. Hey, okay, there he is. He's running after me. Ooh. Am I taking damage right now? Yeah, I'm taking small amounts of damage, but that's fine. So this armor is actually really good in the sense that I'm not taking too much damage. I'm pretty sure this thing could actually do a lot of damage to you if you like if you let it happen. Okay, come over here. Come over here. Ooh, why are you not dead? Oh, let me just go ahead and take a screenshot for the thumbnail. That'd be always cool. Look at, boom. That's the thumbnail pick right there. Dude, you have to do it mid-video. Okay, so this one, oh, he didn't drop another. Oh, yes, he did. He did drop another miniature red heart. Okay, so we have accomplished the killing of the Nagas. I don't know what other mobs or, like, bosses are in this entire, like, Twilight Forest thing, but I know Nagas and Liches are two of them, and I think there's the weird Ghast one, but I don't know what else is here. I guess that's going to sum up my experience in the Twilight Forest. Unless we find something else on the way back to our portal, I'm just gonna chill around and do some little stuff for a little while, see what's going on in here. Maybe find an area where we can put down a quarry, because I hear there's an area that you can get lots of ores. I just hiccuped. I don't know, though, but we'll see what's going on in the upcoming future. Alright then, guys, I guess that pretty much wraps up this episode of the Cube Evolution. In next episode, I want to start exploring new methods of obtaining power as opposed to geothermal generators, because as they stand right now, they're not outputting as much energy as I need for my power consumption needs, so we might start exploring this little thing called nuclear power. It's a very scary, complex method of obtaining power that may or may not involve the blowing up of large amounts of machinery and include, like, large craters and stuff, so that might be a little interesting for us to go ahead and explore in the next episode. I'm kind of scared about it and also need to do a lot of research before we're actually able to do it 100%, but we'll figure it out. We have enough resources to do it. It's just a matter of me understanding the way the stuff works. And anyway, you know, we killed three Nagas. We got a bunch of Naga scales, which we can use for some other stuff. I'm actually not quite sure what I can use them with. We can make some Naga tunic and stuff like that. Actually, looks really cool. But anyway, we'll do that. Oh, we'll save all that good stuff for the next episode of the Cube Evolution. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys are going to have a nice day, please. Boorah!